How's it going, everybody? Thanks for watching another video. So tonight I want to talk about Buck Knives. That's right, the company that makes the good old 110 Hunter. I really feel like they are the forgotten knife company out there, because when I go to SHOT Show, there's a lot going on with Spyderco. You got Benchmade, you got Boker, you got Kershaw, fancy new steels, fancy new handles, and I think people often forget these are the guys that made the original lockback. Now, in all honesty, Buck hasn't really adapted to the knife market as quickly as they should have. They really were kind of clinging on to the outdoor hunter market. But I want to compare this old classic versus the two new ones. As always, guys, if you want to purchase any of these knives, make sure to check the links in the description below. I've also included some of their newer models to help refresh the brand. Alright, here is a close-up of a Buck 110. Now, they have a smaller one called the 112, but this is it, guys. This is the one that started it all, and I can see how people might think this is outdated because it doesn't have fancy nylon handles and it's not high-speed looking. But this is it, man. From the early 60s, I would say all the way to the 1980s, everybody considered anything that looked like this a buck knife. And, for the most part, people are 100% correct. This is an old-school, classic outdoor huntsman's knife. I wouldn't have much use for this because I don't go hunting, but I love the way this knife looks. Look at this blade shape. Nice Bowie shape, nice high hollow grind in here. Check that out. And the swedge on this thing just makes it look so sinister. And I'm pretty sure most people nowadays aren't going to like these brass bolsters. Are going to be like, man, that looks so old school. Look how thick and heavy this thing looks. Where's all the Micarta and G10 and GRN handles? That thing weighs a ton. And where's the pocket clip? How do people carry that thing around? I totally get it. Let me show you how they updated the 110. Alright, so one of the big improvements they've made to the 110 is that they've made it a lot lighter, because look at the thickness of this guy. This is a heavy knife. Let me show you just how much this weighs. So remember, for me, I like to keep my EDC knives right around the weight of a deck of cards. So that's going to come in at 3.4 ounces. Here's how much the original 110 weighs. 7.3 ounces! Alright, here's the newer version with the nylon handles and the clip and the thumb studs. That's coming in at 3 ounces. Here is another version with micarta handles and upgraded S30V steel, still with the clip and the thumb studs. That's also going to be, yep, 2.9. I'm going to call that 3 ounces. So you figure that's about a 4.3 ounce difference. So if you're wondering how much of a weight difference that is, you figure 5 quarters is about 1 ounce. So you would have to carry 20 quarters in your pocket to make up the weight difference between those two. I don't have 20 quarters, but the nearest thing I could find around the house are AA batteries. So not 2. No, not 2. Not 4. Just a little bit over 5 AA batteries in your pocket is the weight difference between a classic 110 and one of the newer versions. And of course, some of the areas that they were able to save weight on is changing the materials used. So they got away from the brass and the wood and went to micarta and nylon. And of course, they were able to reduce the thickness of the actual knife itself. Look how thick that is. Let me bring in my chopstick in here. So this is the first knife that I've had that the thickness of the knife is actually thicker than a pair of chopsticks. Check that out. And of course, the newer versions by name are slim. These will be way thinner than a set of chopsticks. So there's the nylon version. And here comes the micarta version. So light and so thin. And all three of these knives are roughly about the same length when they're closed up. Just about the size of a Sharpie. Alright, there's a good size reference for you. Let me kick them open here so you can see just how huge these are when they open. I'm talking like Spyderco Endura huge. Let me open up the last one here and give you a quick size reference there. I'm going to slide that Sharpie right in here. There you go. So the newer versions of the 110 actually solve a lot of issues that people might have with the older version. They look way cooler. They're available in different handle materials. The nylon version you can get on buck.com and order whatever colors you want. It's fully customizable. The micarta version I think is also available in I think maybe 1 or 2 other colors. They got these sweet deep carry pocket clips. Guys, look how deep that's going to sit. It's going to disappear in your pocket. This is a bend over clip. I really wish they would have found a way to recess those screw heads into the handle, but I get it. It's such a thin handle, so they probably weren't able to get that done. And they also have thumb studs on these that make it a lot easier to open. You know, as I'm gripping onto this thing, I'm really happy they decided to keep this grip angle neutral. Like, you can get a lot of fingers on here, so it doesn't matter what type of person you are, you got small hands or big hands, it's very comfortable to grip onto. And if you're still kind of wish-washy about the 420 HC steel that they're using, you can upgrade to the Micarta version that has the upgraded S30V steel. So pretty much, they've got something for everyone in the new lineup. Well, alright guys, that's Buck Knives. They got a lifetime warranty on all of their knives. They got the sickest heat treatment on all of their blades. They really make sure that they get every last bit of performance from any blade they put out there. And now they've got something for just about everybody. But I gotta tell you, that thickness that you got on the original 110 is my favorite. Guys, that's the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase any of these knives, make sure to check the links in the description below. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to Kimo365, please do. And remember, I'll catch you guys laters.